This is Barry Zalma speaking for Claim School Incorporated's blog, Zalma on Insurance. Today, we're going to talk about Claims Commandment number 6, that is entitled, Thou Shalt Document the Claims File. Most insurance regulators, by their fair claim settlement practices, statutes, and regulations, require that every insurer maintain claims files that are subject to examination by the regulator or by his or her duly appointed designees. The regulator requires that the claim files must contain all documents, notes, and work papers, including copies of all correspondence which reasonably pertain to each claim in such detail that pertinent events and the dates of the events can be reconstructed and the insurer's actions pertaining to the claim can be determined. Insurance company management needs the same ability to determine that the claims people are doing what they are expected to be done to keep the promises made by the insurance policy and resolve all claims fairly and in good faith. In simple language, everything the claims person does should be recorded in the claims file, whether on paper or electronic, whether kept in a computerized system or not. Every document collected, every photograph taken, every video recorded, every letter written, every email sent, and notes of every telephone conversation should be recorded in the claims file. Because the United States is now considered to be a litigious society, every comment and note made in a claims file should be written in a form the claims professional will be willing to read aloud in a court of law to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, or to an investigator for the state. The information in the claims file must be maintained so that the claim data are accessible, legible, and retrievable for examination by claims management or the State Department of Insurance. The claims file is also maintained so that an insurer shall be able to provide the claim number, line of coverage, date of loss, and date of payment of the claim, date of acceptance, denial, or date closed without payment. This data must be available for all open and closed files for the current year and for at least the 4 succeeding years. All file destruction practices should be reviewed to ascertain that no file will be destroyed less than 5 years after it is opened, nor less than 4 years after it is closed. Insurers should also maintain procedures to never destroy a file if litigation has started or is anticipated until after the litigation is resolved. A diary system for the destruction of old files should be established by the insurer and its claims personnel, with a requirement to keep the files at least 2 years longer than the regulator requires as an extra precaution. If the files are scanned into computer media, microfilmed, or recorded in a method other than paper backups, off-site backups of the files should also be maintained. The claims person must record in the file the date the claims person received, the dates the document was processed, and the date the licensee transmitted or mailed every material and relevant document in the file. Insurers should save and maintain hard copy files or maintain files that are accessible, legible, and capable of duplication to hard copy from electronic backups. The insurer should provide a date stamp to each claims person, whether physical to apply to paper or electronic, so that the date of each action will be recorded in the file if kept on paper and will always be recorded in the electronic file, and the insurer should make certain that the claims person is unable to delete anything he or she places in an electronic file. If the insurer is totally paperless, all incoming mail and documents must have embedded in the image a date showing when the document was received. A mail log should also be maintained to establish dates of mailing of each document that goes out via the U.S. Postal Service, FedEx, UPS, or any other delivery service. All electronic records must be kept in such a manner that would allow a complete copy of the electronically recorded record to be printed out in full so that it is available to produce to the regulator or the insurer's supervising personnel or to counsel and an appointed expert in discovery if litigation occurs. The key for the claims person is, if doubt about putting information into a claim file exists, always put the information in and never fail to record actions that relate in any substantial way to the file. The adjustment of the claim or the investigation conducted by the claims person is always recorded and available for review. This video was adapted from my blog, Zelma on Insurance, which is available to anyone who clicks on the link zelma.com/blog. It's free, and it is also recorded on video at rumble.com and on YouTube. If you found this blog posting, the video, to be useful or interesting to yourself, please subscribe. It's also free. And please also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and my locals channel. And also, tell your colleagues so that they can subscribe to the blog and the videos. Thank you for your attention.